So we're in Atlantic City today, decided to come down here because Kenny knows the area, and Atlantic City, for many of you who don't know, you think of it as probably Las Vegas on the beach. A lot of people think like that, they think of casinos, think of partying, all that. However, there's another side to Atlantic City that I really wanted to see myself.
People sell drugs over here. Drugs all over, you know. There's a lot of massage parlors around here, loan sharking. This is an evil dwelling. It's Sin City almost. and all the girls are there. Say hi, girls. They also do special services, right? For special people that they know.
Special service, special people.
But that's where they had a big raid a couple months ago. Love this thing. It's a dead fucking city now.
Yeah.
It's almost dead.
Did anyone in their family have any
We're back here again on the shore. Different vibe, different scenario. Snow everywhere.
So yeah, I've just gotten to a really...
Wow.
This right here is all fucking drugs back then.
Drugs where?
No, people sell drugs over here.
Oh, really?
At
On the
nighttime
street?
over here too. This is a
right here.
freaking nice restaurant, a great breakfast place, Gilchrist.
Yeah.
Yeah, but people be selling drugs. The reason why you see all these fucking motels,
Yeah.
all these motels,
Oh, the
these
motel.
are all where the fucking the drug addicts hang out.
They all hang out in these hotels?
Yeah, fentanyl, opioids,
Yeah.
whatever, you know, heroin, coke,
Jeez.
crack.
All right, so just so people get an idea what's going on. So we are today in Atlantic City. I'm joined again with Kenny. And I also have Chris again from Kensington, and then from many videos we've done already, the Chinatown video, as well as we asked Chinese Americans, and you were huge to making that happen. So we're in Atlantic City today, decided to come down here because Kenny knows the area, he's familiar with it, and Atlantic City, for many of you who don't know, you think of it as probably Las Vegas on the beach. A lot of people think like that, they think of casinos, think of partying, all that. However, there's another side to Atlantic City that I really wanted to see myself because I actually haven't spent much time here, and Kenny knows it. And we were talking back and forth.
I know the surface.
And you were telling me, and you were telling me how, like, you know, Atlantic City's kind of fall from grace, where now you're seeing there's a lot more drugs, as you were just explaining. There's crime, and the whole family-friendly environment has kind of gone away, and there's a real dark side, unfortunately, to this area.
To be honest, Atlantic City was probably friendly back in the 1900s, all right, when they first has it as a beach resort.
Yeah.
Once the casino comes, everybody else comes. Casino's been here for a long time.
So I looked at when I was watching some videos, they said around the 1930s to 40s is when the peak of when the casino started to happen, because Vegas was building up.
Was starting to build up,
Yeah, and they were modeling off of Vegas. But before then, this used to be just family friendly. People had homes around here, and it was kind of like their second home, and they come relax here. But then, as I said, up until the 1920s, people then started to leave, and the industry was kind of dying. So they copied and pasted what Vegas was doing. And then it's kind of gotten to where it is at now.
You know my history, and these are things that guys like us that we used to exploit, you know, and it's an opportunity. When you have gambling, there's going to be prostitution. I'm gonna show you where, when I was young, back when I was in my teens, 18 to my early 20s, you know, there's hookers, prostitutions all over the place. Drugs all over, you know. There's a lot of massage parlors around here, loan sharking, especially the Asian gangs and the tongs.
This is a dumb question, but what is exactly loan sharking? I've heard
loan
that.
Lending money.
Just lending money.
Lending money on a VIG, on a very high interest.
And those interests could be like what? Being just like, you know, like being like, we're gonna give you like 10%, or like more like we're gonna threaten you and like you're gonna die.
I was never in that business, but the way it goes is like this. I lend you 10 grand, right? But we're taking 5%.
Yeah.
So we're taking that $500 off the bat first.
Yeah.
Every week you have to pay that 500. So we want you to keep that fucking 10,000, and you keep on freaking paying that.
So it becomes passive income for them.
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty messed up.
Yes. So the more we lend out, the more we get, and we want you at least 6 months of time, you know, so we can collect a lot of, you know.
So you were saying something when we stopped to get some coffee, how, because you used to be in the organized crime where, you know, if the door is slightly open and there's opportunity,
There's a
those
crack.
people-
It doesn't need to be a door. It needs to be a crack, and you'll slip in, and organized
crime
crime
will come in.
slip right in, and that's what become of this city.
So what type of crime is happening here that you know about? Like, are we seeing
Mostly-
like burglaries, like
nowadays-
theft, or what?
Nowadays, probably petty theft.
Okay.
You know, robbery, following the guy that hit a freaking jackpot, or you spot somebody with a thick stash, you know, a thick wad, and you follow them to the parking lot and you stick them up. You know, it happened a few times. There was Indian dude that was playing in one of the casinos. Hit big, probably like around 100, 200,000. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Lives in Philly, the better looking neighborhood of Philly. Yeah. And the guy just followed him. Followed him, got to his house, pushed while he was opening the door, pushed him in the house, tied him up, took his money, and fucking shot him. For no reason. I don't know why. I mean, you should have put on a mask if you don't want people to see you, so you don't have to do all that. Yeah.
So this is the main promenade right here. So the beach is right there.
The boardwalk.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
people, like in the summer, this is packed with people, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot happening.
Well, they had the country fest over here, the country music fest.
yeah.
Yeah, that was packed.
I gotta go
I
to
was
that.
here 2 years ago. And then they had the Island Festival, you know, the hip hop reggae.
Okay.
So that was a lot of people here. Yeah, they have some sort of event, and then every year. But last year they canceled the air show.
Yeah.
Every summer they're supposed to have it. Last year they canceled it. So I don't know if they're gonna have it this year or not.
So in terms of just where Atlantic City is, like the last few years, how would you describe it in terms like, is it getting worse? Is it getting better?
It got worse.
It's gotten worse.
It got worse. Opportunity has diminished.
Opportunity has diminished.
Any type of, I'm talking about regular work. It's less and less work.
But what about the casinos coming up? Because casinos aren't those giving jobs?
Yeah, but this is a evil dwelling. It's Sin City almost, you know, number 2 or number 1 or whatever. And people come here to spend money, or the economy is really fucking bad that people like, you know what, I fucking last $100, might as well just, you know, go spend it. You know, that's the only thought process that I think I could think of. I'm talking about the underground economy was booming.
The underground economy.
Everybody had money. There was so many gambling houses. People wearing freaking Rolexes, Piaget, Chopin watches.
Okay, there's your favorite restaurant.
Yeah, Hooters. and all the girls are there. Say hi, girls. Yeah.
Yeah, right? Everyone's just sitting down. So no, you were saying the underground. So like, what
It
types
was-
of
it was-
jobs? Give me some specifics here.
Okay,
Like, what
people
things?
that restaurants were booming, taking their family out every weekend to have dim sum, lunch, brunch, dinner, do their shopping, and then go home on Sunday.
Yeah.
Gambling houses were freaking packed. Overnight, I'm talking about 24 hours, they were packed. People, the reason why is that drugs. People that spend money over there were dealing drugs outside, and that was the golden age of Chinatown.
Isn't it crazy though, now that like the gambling culture has become the biggest thing in the world? Like as soon as they legalize gambling all over, like now it's like every single ad is gambling. Everything is gambling
Sports
based.
booking. Oh my God! You heard about that guy that bet on the KC game for tomorrow in Vegas? 1.4 million.
Oh, is this the mattress?
Oh
Mac?
my God.
No, it's somebody else. They don't know who it is right now.
Did you ever see a time like that happening, where it would be like what it is now, or it's so common? Like every podcast, every person, like they're always advertising gambling. They're like promo codes,
Exactly.
$100 to start off with, 150. It's like it's so tempting. You're like, I almost want to do it.
Let me tell you something. That's how the industry of podcasts is making money. You're getting freaking, you're famous. You put your face out there. I don't mind, you know, DraftKings, if you guys want me, or whoever, you know, if I can.
He won 40 grand. So
I mean, if
he knows how to bet.
If I could push the Asian community, you know, you'll look me up. You know what I'm saying? But that's the culture nowadays in America.
But that makes a place like Atlantic City very desirable to come to, because it's like, oh, I want to bet here. It's gambling. It's all associated. So
But you know
part
what's
of
the
me
sad
thinks-
part? You know what's the sad part about us right now? About us Americans, America? Remember how the Romans fell? Rome fell? Think about how Rome fell. Rome fell because of corruption and the fucking people had too much fun.
Yeah.
Okay, this is what's happening to us right now. If we don't stop it, we're gonna turn out to be like the fucking Romans. We're gonna turn into be somebody else. I believe in Taoism. Taoism is not you could say it's a religion, but it's more like the understanding of this universe.
A philosophy, kind of.
Yeah, everything is a balance. When you have good, you have bad. When you have God, you will have the fucking devil. When you have people in, it's supply and demand almost, but the world has to be balanced. Right now it's not balanced, it's tipping to one side. They created that, mankind created it. All right?
With Atlantic City specifically.
We're not listening to God. You think how many people you think in this fucking country right now? Just forget about it. In this city alone, is every Sunday they grab a Bible and go to church. Oh, okay, let's
I woke up for
let's get a beer. Yeah,
You're making the argument for organized religion and faith.
I mean, I'm not trying to fucking school people, but our
Society's
world
better when it works that way. Is what
our
you're saying.
society needs to be in a balance. It's off the hooks right now. It's tipped to one side. There's too much fucking evil, and when people lose common sense, evil lurks. Tropicana, Caesar, Bali, that's 3 resorts, 4, Hard Rock, Ocean. There's 9.
How many?
9 casinos in Atlantic City. All right. There's only about less than half that's making money. That's one of them that's making money. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Tropicana's making money. It's a party casino.
It is.
A lot of young kids go there and drink and hang out, and they have nice restaurants there.
Yeah.
And they still have the senior citizens bus group.
They do?
The
Geriatrics come out.
Listen, we're gonna be like that too one of these days. All right? It's gonna be a while before you do.
Casinos make the most money, isn't it? The
Slots.
Because that's the sportsbooks just get people in. So I read my.
Oh, sportsbook? No. Sportsbook is right in the middle. You bet that side. You bet that side. I have the middle.
But I'm saying they just get them in there.
Yeah.
And then they lose their money. If you win you win $40,000 on a sports bet. What are you gonna get? Hit the tables. And then that's
it depends. If I've seen a lot of people that when they bet that I know that when they bet on sports, it's strictly sports.
Okay.
They don't gamble on the tables or slots at all. People that play slots is slots.
Yeah.
People that play tables, you can't get them off the table and go somewhere else. All right. Like tomorrow, there's a different today and tomorrow. Like today we have a lot of bowl games still playing, right?
Yeah.
At college.
No, they just had the championship last week.
Yeah, but there's still games going on, right? Are they?
The NFC. Yeah.
That's tomorrow, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
tomorrow.
football.
Tomorrow you're gonna have a whole big crowd going into the sports booking.
Yeah.
And they'll be drinking beer, freaking cheering. All you hear is them.
And the TVs all set up.
Yep, they got jumbo freaking TVs all over.
Couches. I mean, you make it comfy.
In Vegas, we went to one where it was ridiculous. They had, it had to be close to 100 TVs and just couches everywhere, and people. It would look like the stock market. People are yelling.
Yeah.
It was like
you should have checked out Tropicana.
It's just right now we're in winter and these stores are open. You have to wonder who's coming in. Atlantic City merchandise. Are you guys? This is the down season, right?
Hey brother, you mind if we do a short little interview with you? We just want to ask you how the business is winter versus summer. The past few years, how Atlantic City, is it doing good or doing bad?
Has it changed much?
It's terrible.
It's terrible?
It's terrible?
What's your name, by the way? My name is Ken. Saji? Nice to meet you.
Alessi.
This is Alexi, and this is Chris.
Nice to meet you.
It's been terrible?
Oh yeah, it's turned out to be like Wildwood and Ocean City. Like
Dead.
we used to have all year business. Now it's only like summertime, 4 months, 5 months.
When did that change?
It's slowly changed over the years.
Really?
To my experience, because I live down here, I think it's because of after the pandemic, after the shutdown, the lockdown, and things haven't just bring back the same. But I can see, I feel for these people. They used to, yeah.
It's terrible.
Is it normal to be open during the winter? Like it's so cold.
No, usually most of them close. I have nothing else to do, so I stay at home, do nothing, so come here.
How about the rent? You still pay, is this your?
You still have to pay.
You still have to pay 12 months, right?
12 months, yeah. We
That's
try
a-
to cover in
During
6
a,
months during the sometimes tough.
wow, that's tough.
So Atlantic City, it's become harder to make money
If
here.
you go on a Google,
Yeah.
you will see the most dying city in America. Top one is Atlantic City.
Really?
What?
Really?
These are the most dying.
What do you
cities
think?
in America.
When did it
Because
start to
what- this
change
is,
where it
uh,
became
Change
more?
when they have the
bankrupt.
online gambling.
Online gambling changed?
Yeah, the people don't come; they gamble at home. So that's the main reason.
And
They
you
usually
have-
bring buses every
Yep.
10 minutes. There's one bus come in every casino. No, they don't spend money on that.
And then in terms of all of Atlantic City, what have you noticed has changed outside of the money? Like, how's the well-being around here, being a resident?
We have a good year too, but like past 6-7 years, it's keep going down. I've been here since 91. 91, it's almost, I don't know how many years.
It
We
has
have
a,
wave every 4 months, 4 years, we have up and 4 year down. It's like this. But now this one is straight down.
Straight down.
Yes.
And that's because
it's
of.
not coming back.
And how is like crime? How is in terms of safety?
The crime is it's okay, you know. It's, every city.
It's the
has
same.
it. It's not.
to be honest, it's
the
not that
police do a
bad.
good
Yeah,
job here.
it's not
Yeah.
that bad over here.
They're very good. They're very good.
And then what about like in terms of drugs or things of that nature?
Everywhere, you know, it's like marijuana is illegal and this and that. You know, it's all everybody smoke.
Yeah.
Mostly, like 78-60% this.
So those things are the same, but in terms of
Yeah.
like the actual finances,
We
the
don't
expense,
have
all those
people
things.
walking.
That's so weird. We were just talking about how like we thought the gambling was helping Atlantic City, but
No,
It was until
they have online
Pennsylvania?
gambling. It's
Philly,
down.
Philly, they started
They don't
having the
bring
casinos.
people from
Yeah.
other city.
Yeah.
Plus the casino open everywhere.
Because when I grew up like an hour outside of Philadelphia, in like Chester County, Delaware County, Montgomery County area.
Yeah.
And when I was growing up, the only two places that you could gamble was
Yeah.
Atlantic City and Vegas.
Vegas, yeah.
So then when King of Prussia came, that's when everything changed.
Yeah, Bethlehem.
Now there's one in like Bethlehem, like Warrenford, even like there's
There's,
And now,
there's
with
4 in
online.
Philly now.
yeah
Yeah, there's
in
4
Philly
big
too.
ones too.
Yeah.
so that statement that Atlantic City is dying, that rings true. What are you telling other business owners, your neighbors here? Are they worried? Are they concerned?
I mean, they are worried. I mean, everybody has a different situation. You know, some people have their kids grown up, you know, they take over the house and I'm still in the process.
Yeah.
People work in the casino, they go to a better, pay.
Yeah, because Trump used to, give pretty good, salaries, you know.
$2-3 they bought.
Yeah.
Wow, that's incredible. Well, thank you for your
Yeah,
time. I really
Thank-
appreciate
thank
it.
you, Sajaj.
It's like
Nice meeting you, sir.
wishing you the
Nice
best
meeting
for your business.
Yeah.
So if you're having a family vacation, are you taking your family down here?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm so used to the East Coast that I will.
Okay.
And my family actually lives there.
Yeah.
So we come out here, sometimes the whole family, we just come out here and eat.
Yeah.
Go to one of the restaurants, pick out a restaurant, and we just have, family night,
But what about Vegas?
I was just working there for the F1 racing series.
Oh, that's
And
right.
I was driving around. I was there for
Oh, you were there?
3. Yeah, I was there for 3 weeks.
Oh,
And as
nice.
I was driving around, I was like the delivery guy. It was part of my responsibilities. And everywhere I looked, I was like, I feel like I'm just in addiction. Like everything I looked, it looked like you're just.
They just luring you in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like drugs, alcohol, gambling, drugs, alcohol, gambling.
Prostitution, all of it.
In the
Yeah.
throes of vice, and it's like, but it looks so sexy with all the lights.
The
and
one thing I will
music
say
and
about
the,
Vegas that I love is they have amazing cuisine. They have all this food imported from all over the world. Like you could get the best of the best cream of the
It
crop
used to
of
be.
everything.
But
Eat it
have
all
you
out
heard
there.
about Miami now?
Oh, of
South
course,
Florida.
Miami's.
Come on, man. You have casinos down there too now. Hard Rock's down there, you know. Hollywood's down there.
Yeah.
The big casinos, the big
Yeah.
corporations. And then you have this whole demographic of people that goes down there that are rich second generation.
You know who goes down there? People from New Jersey. Every time I go down there, I meet everyone's like, "Where are you from?" New Jersey, New Jersey, New Jersey.
What?
Yeah. Because I was near U Miami. Everyone that goes to U Miami is from New Jersey. Here we are inside one of the casinos. So this is the most happening one.
Well, on the weekends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, they got all the
kids come in.
options.
Yeah.
Little popcorn.
Of course, you're gonna have a Starbucks.
Yeah, right. Look, there it is. Everyone's going at it. Firewater Saloon.
Oh, today's Saturday. Of course, there's people here.
Yeah, it's busy.
Yeah. Tomorrow's gonna be more crowded. Because
Look at all
of the,
those.
yeah.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Look at all these. Oh.
Even though I used to be in organized crime, I'm not too crazy. I mean, I used to help run,
Yeah.
you know, the books, and the gambling houses, but I'm not too into gambling.
It's funny. You see the demographic here. It's older, elderly people. Everyone over there, elderly people, a lot of seniors.
Listen, they work all their life.
Yeah.
You know, they pay their dues, they raise their family, and now they're in the golden age. Of course, they're gonna.
Let's blow some money. Come
Why
on.
not?
Choice for your wife.
Yeah, this one.
Joker Poker.
Yeah, Joker Poker. She loves this game.
How much can you win from this?
1,000.
1,000?
Maximum 1,000. A quarter. That's maximum 4,000. So that's $1.
Wow.
And then you have the $10, and you can win 20, 30, 20, 40,000, I believe.
Oh my gosh.
And we do it according to our own diet because whatever they make, we don't trust their food.
We don't trust their food.
We don't. No,
Same in jail.
yeah, in jail, and especially in the feds. Yeah. So how I survive all these years is doing sports booking, sports betting. Yeah, I run tickets. We call tickets. We run football tickets,
Wow.
and I actually operate a poker table, Texas Hold'em table.
In jail.
In jail. That's how I
Wow.
survived all these years. My locker was so full of freaking cigarettes. I had to rent out somebody else's locker.
Yeah.
You know?
Rent out. Wow, there's like a whole system in.
No, I'm talking about back then. You know,
Wow.
nowadays you can't have cigarettes. They banned it in all federal prisons. Yeah, no tobacco at all. Yeah.
So what are people's
So, huh?
What's people's vice? Like, how do people
They still have drugs.
Hey, what's up, guys? Hey. No, they just said, I didn't hear them. I was talking to you guys. I'm like, oh, they're probably talking.
Yeah, so they still have drugs in there.
Yeah.
They still have gambling in there. People play basketball, you know, and they put up money to play, you know. And a lot of times they have they deal with outside. If the amount of the wager is high, they'll like, you know, hey, call outside, we'll take care of outside. The transaction will happen outside.
So were you able to get, whether it's TVs in there? Were you watching the games?
Oh yeah. We
on the radio?
had plenty of TVs. Okay, so they got TV
Sounds so
rooms.
bad sometimes.
They got TV rooms. They have the sports room. All right?
yeah.
Sports room is always on ESPN or games. It's scheduled games or boxing events or whatever. You know, sometimes the jail will give us something to calm our ass down. You know,
Calm down.
like give us what do you call the Showtime or pay-per-view. You know,
Yeah.
boxing events or whatever. You know, there's all the TV rooms are split up. You have the blacks, okay, that watch BET and rap music all day long, you know. I'm never in that room. I'm not being prejudiced. I just don't like that fucking music. I don't fit into that category. They put the schedule out there. They stick it out on the door, you know, the TV room.
Yeah.
And then they have the sports room, and then they have the white boys room. The white boys room is every Saturday or Sunday they have the NASCAR. That's an ongoing thing. They'll be like there in their freaking chips and soda, and they're watching NASCAR, and they'll be like, yeah.
God.
They were in hot, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jeff Gordon.
Oh my god.
So there's no coding rooms? There's just
So this is one of the
So the
few
Asians.
casinos. Oh, keep going.
So we had a big Asian population in the Feds during my time. The Asians were in the general room, the regular room, you know, that watch TV or whatever. But I go into all rooms. I don't care. Because most of my table game guys are from the country boys, you know, the NASCAR guys.
they stick together.
Yes.
They do a great job of that.
Yeah,
Wow.
and it's I'm not going like you don't.
All right, well, let's reel this in back to Atlantic City to this casino, though. We went off the beaten path there. So with Tropicana, it's one of the few actual casinos that's making money that you know of.
It's in a report. It's a public report because
Yeah.
these are all public corporations, gaming corporations.
Yeah.
That's the high limit room over there. It's high. It's high. you need
pricey.
to bring at minimum a few grand over there, you know.
Yeah.
So look at how the whole casino set up. All right. All this area is all slots. So automatically, you know, that's what makes fucking money, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right now we're gonna drive to Ocean Casino.
Yeah.
Cause they're very nice over there. They let you take pictures, they let you film, they let you do whatever the hell you want over there.
Okay.
Any press is good press.
Shout out to Vegas Matt. You know, he was there.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
he was at the high limit. Lady Luck was there too.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was interesting though what that guy security said. We didn't get him on camera because obviously we couldn't film. But he was saying the one thing that stood out from Atlantic City and just in general that human behavior's gone down the drain. Which again you were talking about with convincing people to become Christian earlier.
Well, listen. If Christian values are the same as how the Bible describes it, all right. Yes, I don't mind pushing it for them.
No, but it sounds like the common denominator is this values thing, that the values have gone out the window.
But each preacher has their own personal agenda that they feed into it,
Yeah.
and how they freaking preach it and teach it to the next generation or to their audience or to their followers. So it's not pure; it's all corrupted.
Now this motel, there's a bunch. There's Quality Inn.
Yeah.
This is the
Let me
Martinique
see if that
Hotel.
that
and then
guy's
there's an Econ Lounge. And Kenny, you're saying that there's a lot of bad behavior that takes place here.
It does. Why do you think these motels are still surviving? Is because of the freaking drug addicts.
Yeah.
You know? And why people, you know, well, I won't say one. Okay, second reason is because they want to have sex, probably. All right.
All these motels.
Yeah, sneaky sex. All right. So they sneak out and they have sex or whatever the fuck they're doing. But majority of the time, they're all drug addicts that rent these places.
All drug addicts.
I would say majority of them. I'm not saying all, you know. You can't deny the fact that there might be, you know, they couldn't get a hotel, families couldn't get a hotel in a hotel room in one of the casinos, and they probably rent that out because they're here already, you know.
Yeah.
But majority of the time, it's freaking people that uses drugs. I'll tell you honestly, I was one of them probably. Yeah, I was one of them.
Are you from Atlantic City?
You from around here? No? Where you from, bub?
I respect what y'all doing though.
Where you from?
I'm from Pleasantville.
Pleasantville? So you're from around here. I'm from Egg Harbor. What the f***? You know? Come on, we just want to ask you a few questions. You know, these are my friends. My name is Ken, Chris, Alex.
What are your thoughts of Atlantic City now? How has it changed from when you've seen it?
Like when I was young, like there was always things to do, but like now,
Yeah.
it's not that much to do, but it's still things to do. It's not a bad city. It's always worse in different places. You try not to judge it. Just go on with life, keep on working.
Yeah. And in terms of just like coming here, because we've heard some people today, some people said it's been worse. That guy at the motel over there said it's the same, hasn't really changed. In your eyes, just from being here, have you noticed like, is there more crime? Is there more drugs? Or what have you noticed Atlantic City itself?
I haven't I'm not really into that. I usually be at work, so I can't really tell you too much on that, but it's a good town from my perspective.
So
Either this one or this market right here.
Okay.
So I'm not sure which one, but that's where they had a big raid a couple months ago, and the owner was selling. They found coke, dope, weed, all types of shit in there. You know, a lot of money.
I wonder if that's coming at a place of desperation, if they're not making money and they've gone to drugs to try to make ends meet.
I feel like that's their hustle.
Oh,
And
it
they
is?
use the store as a front.